Hey, Coyote Nation, happy Tuesday to you. It's freaking cold out there, man.
It is.
Still cold.
Well, it is February.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired of winter. I think I'm ready for the warm to roll back in now.
Almost spring.
What do you got going on there?
Almost spring.
Wow, that's a baseball.
It is a baseball because the spring training starts Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday. I think pitchers and catchers for the Cards on Monday. Royals report on Tuesday. It's coming fast.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Man, I tell you, that is one short off season, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I mean, it seems like the World Series just wrapped up, and here we go. It's time to go.
I don't think there should ever be an off season. I'm in a depressed mood the whole time.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing we don't have to wait long. That's for sure.
Yeah, I see you got the note on wearing a blue shirt today.
I did. Yeah, thank you for the email. I appreciate it.
Well, you're a closed horse.
The big man sends out the email over what we're wearing today.
Yeah, right.
You can see
exactly right.
We've got Rounder from the Casey and the Roundman show.
Hello.
With us today on Tuesday. And, I was thinking as I was driving in, man, here comes baseball already. I mean,
know.
Next week, spring training.
Got to tell you about this ball.
What about that ball?
When I was a kid, there was a lot of these baseballs around. And supposedly it was a ball that was signed, like in this case, the 67 Yankees.
That's a 67 Yankees team.
I think it's 67. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But they really weren't signed. You see what I'm saying?
Kind of put on there mechanically?
Yeah. They're the right signatures, but they're not originals.
Right.
Well, you used to be able to pick these up for like $1.50 when I was a kid. You know?
Yeah.
And their guy came by the radio station last summer, and he said, I know you collect this stuff. What do you give me for that? I said, tell me what you want for it. So I paid too much for it, but it's okay.
But it's still cool to have in your hand.
It is, because I haven't seen one for like 40 years. It's so cool to have.
That is so neat.
And then I have this, of course.
What is that?
That's just in case you fall asleep during the interview.
Well, yeah, that'll wake me right up.
It can happen.
No way I could fall asleep in an interview with you.
Come on.
That's about as good as it gets.
I've seen it happen.
Right there. So we've got Rounder from the Casey and the Roundman show, 3 to 6 in the afternoon on 107.9 The Coyote. So we've got Crystal and the Bear in the morning, 6 to 10.
Yep.
They're doing a great job.
Yep.
Yeah. Jamie Turner, middays 10 to 3, just
right
before you, and you guys are just rocking and rolling as always in that 3 to 6 slot. And really, your claim to fame is just everybody just has a good time.
Yeah, we try to get our audience as interactive with us as we possibly can. I think that's the key to our long-term success.
Yeah, and you guys have been doing it for 18 years now.
Yep. Yeah.
18 years.
I saw you on TV last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, doing the basketball game.
That was another fun game.
Yeah, I couldn't stay with you. No, went to bed.
Fall asleep, did you?
Yeah. Who won?
It was Fulton that
you don't remember?
Fulton ended up beating Osage, but it was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. So our last game is Thursday night.
Is that right?
Yep. Already. Yep. So it's sad because we have a good time doing it.
You guys are great, too.
Oh, wow.
Do a great job.
Jason Stapleton and I on Lake TV, and it's been fun. So maybe we'll do it again next year. We'll just have
I hope
to see.
so. I hope you will.
We'll find out. I was just reading, actually, I was just putting a story together over here that the projections for the upcoming Major League season are coming, and the official projections.
They're never right.
Well, let's hope so, because they don't have the Cardinals winning the division this year. They've got the Reds winning the division.
Reds are going to be tough this year.
Apparently, they've had a pretty good offseason.
Yeah, they're going to be tough.
Yeah. They had the Reds winning the NL Central, the Cubs coming in second, and then the Cardinals. So I guess we'll have to see about all that.
No, I'm not buying that.
Yeah. They said the Dodgers were going to be the best team with 103 wins. I can see that possibly happening. What else did they have? They had, the Astros, in the wake of the scandal and everything, winning 98 games. They don't think it's going to hurt the Astros much on the field. So I guess we'll have to see.
All I can tell you is that when the leaves start to turn in the fall, there will always be redbirds in the trees. Always. Write that down.
I like that. Yeah, I need to write that down. Put that in the Renegade Radio Sports Updates, man. That's poetic. That's beautiful
Yeah,
from the rounder.
Engrave it.
Yeah, that's for sure and for certain. By the way, I'm still tasting those wonderful wings your wife made for the Super Bowl party.
So good.
Oh my gosh, those things were
Weren't
good.
they good?
Oh,
How
man.
about that dip your wife made?
Oh man, are you calling my wife a dip?
No. No. Your wife scares me a little bit.
She scares me a little bit.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh man.
So when do we get back to the Coyote deck?
Soon. They've been doing some work on the Coyote deck, and it's almost done. So,
What are they doing to it?
They're just reinforcing it because we're up there so
I don't want to
much.
lose my mojo.
Exactly, yeah.
I don't want to change it very much.
We're up there partying so much on the Coyote deck, and it's just a private party because it's only for Coyote people.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But they apparently it was losing some strength, so they had to reinforce it and buttress it up there. And then they decided to purdy it up and all that good stuff. So, yeah.
What'd they do to
Oh,
it?
they put like new paint on it and all that good stuff. So
People are going to start thinking we're getting uppity.
we are uppity. Hey, we're the
No,
number
we're-
one station at the
We're
Lake
not-
of the
no,
Ozarks.
We're not uppity.
Well, we're not uppity, but
No.
we are number one. Is being number one? Is being number one uppity? I don't think you have to be uppity when you're number one.
Nope.
You can be humble
You can be
about
the
it,
best without
right?
being uppity.
That's right. So you're right. I was wrong. We're not uppity.
No.
We're just number one.
But if we get too much paint on that deck, people are going to think we're getting that way. I'm telling you.
Might have to scrape some paint off that.
I think we better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
I can bring my fishing outfit and we can scalp some of that off there.
Yeah. And maybe bring your GAR 2020
The
or
GAR
something.
20.
If you didn't see the video where he was fishing from the Coyote deck, you need to go back and look at that.
You said you had some problem with GARs in your
yeah.
cove.
Yeah.
Well, we took care of that.
It did take care of that with the GAR Shotgun 2020. That was a classic. So go back and look at that. I'm trying to remember, was that September or something? Or
I don't know.
something like that.
I think it was.
That was a lot of fun. All right, so be sure to join Casey and the Roundman 3 to 6 in the afternoon.
Please listen to our show. That's what keeps us on the air.
Best show in the Ozarks. They win the award every year. And be sure to listen to the Renegade Radio Sports Updates. That happens whenever they decide to let me on the air.
Around 35 after.
Yeah, right around there
Yeah.
sometime, yeah. So right now we're talking a little XFL, the new St. Louis Battlehawks.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, kind of interesting, not
Yeah.
bad. And then we're getting ready for baseball. So we're hearing from Cardinals and Royals and stuff as they get ready for spring training. And, stuff like that. Yeah.
What do you hear from Mike with the Royals, the new manager?
Oh, he's excited. He likes
he?
it. Mike Matheny. Yeah.
He's comfortable in Kansas City. I
He
know
is.
that.
He is. And they seem to love him there, the team.
Yeah.
Apparently, Mike Matheny is a really strong, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, very ethical guy,
He is. He's high morals.
a very high moral guy. And apparently that just fits into the whole Kansas City Royal organization. They seem to love him there.
Oh, good.
Now, you got to win games. No doubt about that. Well, some wonder about Kansas City. They haven't been winning many games lately.
I bet they start.
But the GM has been saying this offseason, he says, I know I got to win some games.
Yeah.
So I think he's starting to feel a little pressure from the new ownership there.
That's
So
okay. A little pressure never hurt anybody.
Hopefully.
A little
they'll-
pressure here.
That's right. Nothing but fun here, man. Who does that remind me of? Who was a comedian that used to do that?
I don't know. There was a guy on Captain Kangaroo called the Banana Man.
Yeah.
They used to kind of have something like
Yeah,
that.
I kind of remember that. Yeah. And then
Wow!
did the Three Stooges, did one of them do that?
No, the Marx Brothers.
Maybe it was Marx Brothers. That's
Zeppo.
right. Ah, there we go. He's the guy that didn't talk.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah. Man, that was some good classic stuff.
Yeah, it
back
was,
then.
yeah.
Man, oh man. We get into classic stuff every once in a while. Like we'll go back and what was that song we were like going back and forth on Storm Riders in the Sky or something like that?
Yeah.
Great, some great versions of that. So Rounder and I are
They
going
call the
back.
wind Mariah.
Oh, great stuff, man. We're just old fogies, apparently. Yeah, hey. So tomorrow on the show, we've got Jason Stapleton joining us, and I think
Don't
we'll,
miss that.
I think we'll talk a little bit of the Kansas City Chiefs. Almost made him. I did kind of make him tear up last.
Did he have sports tears?
He did. Yeah, sports tears over the Chiefs Super Bowl win. So that was kind of fun. But and I think he's going to go and he is our director of business development.
He is.
So
Does a good job.
So he is going to, I think, he said, maybe in the Kansas City Chiefs offseason, maybe I can hand out pointers on success, right? And I thought, it's not a bad idea, right? So we'll see how that goes, right?
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Weirdo.
Okay, so join us for Jason Stapleton tomorrow.
Or not.
Or not, yeah, either way. But be sure to join Casey and the Roundman 3 to 6 on 107.9 The Coyote. Until then, God bless you. You know, and
Was it Harpo or Sepp? It was.
I don't know, because those guys were a little before my time, so I never really saw them.
They were a little before my time.
Yeah,
They were way back.
They're back in the early days. But I know one of them had that. So, and I don't know if it was the one that didn't talk, because
It was, but I can't remember if that was
was
Harpo or Zeppo.
I think, yeah, and I don't know.
Was there 4 of those guys or 5 originally?
I don't know. I always think 3, but that's the Three Stooges that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Different guys.
Yeah.
And then you had Laurel and Hardy, right? They were good. And, and then,
Thank you, Ollie.
who was the one on the radio who was so big? Jack Benny. He was great. He was funny too. That guy
Hilarious.
was funny.